Well, there's been a shift in how some of the country's largest retailers approach diversity, equity, and inclusion, better known as DEI.
Now, while these programs were once widely adopted, companies like Walmart and Target are now scaling back. And we want to hear from you by asking if you support DEI programs in the workplace. Scan the QR code that you see on your screen to engage in that conversation.
But what exactly does DEI include, you may be wondering, and what impact could these changes have? KPRC2's Ricky Munoz went to get some answers.
From the past few weeks, large retailers like Walmart, Target, and other retailers have been scaling back on their DEI programs. We came out to the streets to get people's reaction on what a DEI is and what it meant to them, and this is what we got. What you think of DEI is, and does it mean anything to you?
I have to actually read it. I am the CEO of a company here locally, but I'm not going to go on the news about that.
Thank you. Because it matters, I'm black. I have a facial exhibit.
We spoke to 20 people and everyone's reaction was the same, a bit sensitive. Now, they still have questions. They want to know what a DEI is and what's going to happen going forward. We went to go ask Dr. Bryce Yates about the topic so he can give us more detail. Describe DEI to me, but in simplest terms.
Yeah. So when I think of diversity, equity, and inclusion, so it's three separate words, but they've now become lumped together. So people say DE&I, but it's diversity, equity, and inclusion. So diversity, it recognizes and highlights all of the differences that we have. So whether that's individuals who come from various socioeconomic backgrounds, sexual orientation, it's not just race and ethnicity, what a lot of people think about, but it also encompasses veteran status, pregnancy status, national origin, disabilities, accessibilities. So it's really encompassing all of these different identities that comprise of individuals.
Misconceptions when it comes to DEI, for example, like in corporate America.
Yeah.
And they think that it's just a box where you just check off and they're like, okay, I hired this race, I hired this sexuality.
What we were seeing in corporate America, again, we talked about the diversity aspect. We were getting to the diversity and we were getting stuck there. Again, it was checking the box, but were those diverse individuals feeling included within the workplace? Were there those equitable opportunities for promotion?
DEI also does other things, kind of like disabilities, the parental leave for fathers. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Parental leave, when we talk about pregnanting and parenting, so that is something that is covered under when we talk about our when we talk about our protected class statuses. That diversity goes beyond just race and ethnicity. There's so many other components of diversity. We're all diverse in some way or another.
That right there was Ricky Munoz reporting as more companies reconsider their DEI efforts. The debate continues. And are these rollbacks a step backward, or will businesses find new ways to foster inclusion?
A conservative nonprofit has posted the names and photos of more than 50 federal workers on what it is calling a watch list related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, asking President Donald Trump to fire them. The list was compiled by the American Accountability Foundation.